almost got it. This is absolutely nuts. He gets a little bit of pressure applied, so goes ahead, snaps back with that translocator, but Floody goes straight back in and harass Gushue down. Manage to make it happen, but EMP is online. Dragons in control of the point with 20% built up EMP, and oh dear. Does manage to find Gushue, I believe, on the back end. If not, on that hack, all the same. Gushue's gone, as is Shy. Bernard to the back line, manages to find Molly. The stick is going to be good for Fleta, takes IDK out of the fight. And it's just not going to be enough healing throughput here from MCD without having the Transcendence online, so this will be a one fight for the side of the Shanghai Dragons. They will retain the point. Go. Oh, so many people playing around the flank, but he's got to jump away. Transcendence used by MCD. Molly will fall. Void goes down as well. Rally rolling. Lee gone. Enough to try to keep them all topped up. Dragons are still in control of the point here for the moment, however. They're going to be trying to extend this as long as they possibly can towards 99%. If not, Fate again. Miraculously find a turnaround fight, but yeah, Fate does get picked off yet again. Summonsoo still holding on to this EMP, but crucially, this is also given time for Molly to build up towards this Transcendence, so he should have that available when Summonsoo finally decides to pull the trigger.
And above that as well, 96% first. Shy misses the pulse bomb.
Fate?
He did again. He is.
Oh, he is. Yep, this time it's going to be Shy with the help of MCD. Those Discord orbs just making him that much of a vulnerable target. Gushue comes swinging through. Fleta finds a 2-for-1 yet again. Gushue and IDK going to be gone. MCD dead before that. There's no supports now in the fight for the side of the Hangzhou Spark. Bernard going to be hacked out. Tried to just use him as a bit of a battery. Fleta gets on top of Shy. Punishes him with the main lit me hit, and somebody needs to touch this point. It's going to have to be Summonsoo. He drops in. Bernard is there to try to back him up. EMP clips on a 3. Lip, Fleta, and Lee Jae-gon all getting hacked out. Lip goes into the minefield. Gets eliminated with that EMP ready to roll. Dragons now just trying to close out the fight. As the Spark desperately try to fight back, but IDK is going to die with the rally rolling. Now Lee Jae-gon is going to be popping one of his own as the hack comes through. MCD gone yet again. No supports available for the Spark. They're trying to touch. He does manage to keep it contested at least for a little bit longer, but now Summonsoo is going to be eliminated. Lip is here. Fleta is here. They don't need to use the ultimates. They just close it out. Get the boots off the high ground. Otherwise, Summonsoo, in all likelihood, is going to have to get up there. That costs him a translocator, so it would still be very risky. Void already going to be demeched, but so is Bernard, and they get the finish on the Baby Diva. Void now will fall as Shy answers back, but Lip gets a nice headshot on a Summonsoo. Just trying to delay that EMP timing as much as they possibly can. It's a good opening pick, and it's a block down the point coming in first for the Dragons.
Should be coming through this fight as well.
Oh! Okay. Lip does manage to actually stay alive. Coach got to back up on top of the ground there. Gets the headshot on the Shy, but then Gushue sends him sailing off the side yet again. Pile driver comes down, just out of range of everybody else. It doesn't manage to find too much. Molly with the trans rolling, pushes forward. Fleta finds IDK again, eliminating the enemy Brigida. MCD now falling, so no supports in the fight, and it's 71% here for the Dragons. They're still holding on to nearly 3 ultimates.
That was almost a good fight with Hangzhou Spark because you had a situation where Molly's blown the Transcendence in response to MCD. That should be a free EMP for Summonsoo. However, IDK dies to Fleta again. So
Lip not quite getting that headshot. Would have certainly been a kill. Sees Gushue over on the side. The EMP finally going to be used here from Summonsoo, but look at the kills, and no one is on the point. Kills coming through for the Shingo for this themselves. They do exactly that. To change things up if this does not work out. We'll see how it fares. Teleporter is down. Lip staying back behind just to throw in some artillery fire here with a right click. Fire nade now out on the coup. Fleta with another half HP. The immortality kill will be used by Izayaki, but it's quickly cleaned up by Bernard. He's in danger of being frozen and demech. Somebody needs a peel for him. Big set. Fate going to be taken out. Lee Jae-gon finds one clip off the side of the map. Lip will find a single kill. It's looking like as good as it's going to get for the most part. Shy still staying alive, comes back, manages to get rid of the Baby Diva. Lee Jae-gon trying to take on. He is just stringing them along, giving them a rabbit to chase. Does exactly like he wanted. EMP going to be used by Summonsoo. I mean, it's going to be a big hack, but is it going to be good enough? The pulse pump from Shy manages to find Lip. The immortality field now going to be killed off, but they lose MCD. They lose Shy to a turret, and now IDK is gone. It seems like in that one little distracting play from Lee Jae-gon. Rally rolling, trying to keep the team alive. Self-destruct from Void, not going to find anything. Will be able to remech. Without barrier now going to expire. Gushue goes back over onto the point, drops the bubble to try to stay safe, and still is going to be holding on to that primal rage. Self-destruct won't find anything. Fleta safely goes into the ice block, drops down with the blizzard. Doesn't lead to too much on the back end. Second take is almost there for the Dragons, but it seems like they're just not going to be able to get it on this attack. Fleta hacks, finished off. Fate now going to be dead. You can already see the swap starting to come through his lips. So very close, just 2% off from having that ready to go. EMP from Somin's suit does find Fate, but that costs him his life. He gets eliminated. Okay. Managed to exit back in with the rest of the squad, but now Shy is going to be dead. Fleta killing him off screen. Point being contested here for the moment as Lip tries to advance forward. Gets antied, has to pull back. The flashbang not going to be good enough. Appeal to try to keep himself alive. Gushway does manage to pursue forward, find that finish. God punishes him. Now Fleta is going to be gone. Shy with the swap over onto the Widowmaker. Instantly takes down both of the supports. Oh, he's doing the carpe thing. Says, you know what, screw it. Just going to go for the Widow. Gets those kills. Second tick now coming through is a little bit of a back cap being played there by Fleta. He manages to escape. It's them up now to 77%. MCD going to be lost in the chaos. Lip falling. See Sumitsu having to pull back over to the spawn room just to try to get topped back up. Bernard going to be demexed. IDK eliminated, but Gushway manages to find Izayaki, keeping it fairly even. And now they will take the lead, still having supports alive. Pulse bomb from Fleta in his dying breath will find the baby Diva, but that's about it.
Right on this point at all, and they got Somin soon and see if the trade can actually happen. Again, the Nano Blade is going to come through when he respawns.
Okay, but now the Nano is going to be used. They use it on the Bernard. Sleep Dart goes through, however. Bernard going to be taking a nap through the duration of that Nano. Deadeye up on the top. That's a pull away as the deflection does come in from Somin soon. Now the blade is going to be drawn out, see what he can get done. Finds Lee Jake on to start. Looks for a little bit more, but Lip says nope, cuts him down. The Nano boost going to be used on him yet again, but he is blocked up in the corner. They cannot get into healing in onto him, so he will fall, despite his best efforts of shutting down the enemy Genji. Ziyaki now under fire. Is the Hangzhou Spark continue to chase forward off of the point? And the Dragons, they're just shoved back here. Lip is in desperation, is going to be swapping over onto the Tracer, but they need somebody to touch this, and they need to do it right now. 84% might be as good as it gets, as they do manage to get the touch, but Fleta immediately has the Wraith walk out. That Blossom is online. They're backing onto the point. Void's going to be gone. Gushway finding the kill. Fleta eliminated. Won't get an opportunity to use the Reaper ult. Self-destruct from Bernard, just trying to buy some space. He'll buy plenty of it. His fate does go down. Lip doing his damnedest, but it's not going to be enough. Pulls back, gets over to the Mega Pack, keeps himself alive, but they cannot stay in the fight. Low on this mech, they need to get some healing into him right now. Lip under some pressure. Somin Su is lapping him. 73% compared to the 55. And that's Sombra paying off dividends right now for the side of the Hangzhou Spark, and that should just be the point gone. Fate, he tries to come back in. He's instantly hacked yet again. And yeah, this is going to be a massive time bank established here by the side of the Hangzhou Spark. Ult's on the way. This could absolutely be a massive snowball for them. They are going to be going for it. Shy is taken down. Izayaki managed to find him. Gushway popping the Primal Rage.
Fate hacked.
Joins back in, tries to clear this one out. Lee Jae-gun going to be sent sailing off the side of the map. Izayaki still alive, holds on to the Transcendence. Would love to hold that for a little bit longer, but needs to pop it as he is pressured. Has to get over to Fate, who is dangerously low at the moment. Fleta down to 15 HP. Bernard comes in, gets the finish before he can find the Mega Pack. With his own EMP, not going to leave it too much. It's going to be a decent delay coming in at the moment, but ults are expended here for the side of the Shanghai Dragons. Ziyaki will fall. That's going to be the cap with nearly 5 minutes on the clock. The Shanghai Dragons.
The same pressure, he's popping off.
Dive comes in, Lee Jae-gun under a bit of pressure, uses the rally. Pulse bomb goes out, doesn't manage to find the stick, doesn't find the kill, and Somin Su's going to be eliminated before he can use the EMP in the fight. That should just be a call for a reset here for the side of the Hangzhou Spark, especially with MCD falling. As you see, they will try to pull back, but Dragons, they want to chase forward. They want to get as many staggers as they possibly can to buy that extra bit of time. Every second for them right now absolutely counts.
It's a massive pickup there. I think Lee Jae-gun will get the first frag, and now the cleanup will come on through. Fates, the writing on the wall, ball on B, just aimed it.
Nano boost online. Well, getting stacked up. Fate receives a Nano. The pulse bomb is going to be devoured. Bernard takes that away with the D-Matrix. EMP going to be used by Somin Su. Doesn't manage to find too much, but does get the tanks. Void trying to get melted out of the mech to get the follow-up hack, so he cannot use that self-destruct. Lee Jae-gun finds MCD. Baby Diva going to be finished off as the rally is rolling here. He's trying to armor up his squad as best as possible. Fleta manages to diff shot, takes him out, but Izayaki will fall. So she's going to be the single healer here for the side of the Shanghai Dragons, but Lee Jae-gun comes up with yet another kill onto Somin Su with a whip shot, and they will be able to win out this fight and buy more time.
I can't believe Lee Jae-gun that right now his brigade has been one of the key areas that's been working out so well.
Second, but says, no, I can't do that. It's not going to work out. Now goes for the Tracer. Slip flips over now onto the McCree. They're in onto the point. Fleta gone. Fate with the pile driver takes out Shy. A trade out now onto McCree's as Gushway will get rid of Lip. Jae-gun falling lower and lower. Gets the shield bashed on there on a Soup briefly, but it's just not going to be enough. They cannot get rid of him, and he is in on top of Izayaki. Burns the recall, gets the kill with the melee hit. Bomb out from Void, not going to be able to find anything. Will safely remake here onto the point, and so far the Hangzhou Spark have not yet been able to take a single tick. So Minsu eliminated the Bionic, goes out, manages to find Void, and they can de-suit him, and he's got no way of getting back in. Deadeye is out here on the flank. Doesn't manage to find much. Lip will get the headshot, takes him out, but the self-destruct from Bernard will finish off Lip. It's just an absolute bloodbath here on the point, but the second tick is nearly there for the Hangzhou Spark. Now they have the rally rolling through. Void nanoed up to just to keep him into this mech as he nearly lost out on it. Finally now out onto Lee J gone. So Minsu pursues forward, manages to find the killing blow.
MCD
starting to bleed away rapidly. The Deadeye comes in, they get the break on the mech. Have the Shanghai Dragons actually managed to make it happen? They have! The second tick can't quite come through, and in such a long extent right now from the side of the Spark, they just have to turn it into some kills. Alleviate some pressure, but as I say that, Lip is going to be the one that finds an opening. Architect, they'll come back to the stage. You are dead. That shot's going to be good. Gushway now going to be eliminated. The Deadeye roll from Shy has to be canceled. Doesn't find anything. Bernard now going to be deep back, and they're being shoved back over towards the Dragon spawn right now. That is the control the Dragons have over the map.
Lip just completely owns Shy there. It doesn't even matter that Shy has a Deadeye, because who are you going to use him on? Like, your team's starting to die now. There was a long rotation coming out from half the Shanghai Dragons squad, but they take the
action, but has to play away from Lee J Gunter. Doesn't have that rally rolling, so no real easy targets here for him. The Void will get D-Max. The Deadeye comes through from Shy. They get that kill. The bomb will finish off the Baby Diva. Gooch with the Primal finishes off Lip as well. Leap back over, just trying to build up as best he can, and that will finally be the cart halted. See exactly where the Spark want to try to play defense here, whether it's going to be yet again.
Well, they can actually play both together, so anyone's hiding, the Primal can get the kill, so Architect's dead. That means it's go time. Hangzhou Spark must pull the trigger, and they do.
He's got the shot, Shy again. Lee J gone instantly into two more kills. Izayaki and Fleta absolutely destroyed. 35 seconds now left on the clock as Fate cannot get out alive. Pulse bomb out from Fleta, does manage to find Shy. That's a huge pick up there. Is that going to be enough, though, is the question. Shy's going to be responding someone soon. He doesn't have that far to go to get back over to the cart and keep his defense rolling. Another Bionade goes out and finds three, and Gushway just zaps them all to death. Lee Jae Gon, the only one left standing, the only support available, the only source of healing here. Put to the side of the Shanghai Dragons, it's only MCD who's fallen thus far. Shy is back in the fight. Architect finds Lee Jae Gon. Fleta gets rid of Gushway, but now Architect finds Fleta as well. Capitalizes the ice side thus far on this victory on this map. Cannot afford to play against him by yourself. Fate getting jumped on. Immortality Field's going to be used. That gets finished off by Architect and charge into the stairwell. And it's just an absolute slaughter. Into the meat grinder go the Shanghai Dragons. That'll be the clear up here on the point as Little's the last one standing, but an extended team kill comes through. The cap will come in, and it's going to be a bit too much. Self-destruct coming through. They throw it up onto the high ground. They disrupt Lip's positioning. Gushway goes in to try to get the finishing blow. He will manage to make it happen. Has to use that Primal Rage. Now Fate going to be gone. Izayaki managing to find Architect, but then Shy follows up, gets rid of him, gets rid of Legion. Gone. Both supports out of the fight.
Rally armor still online for both teams.
Yeah, really lost out on it. Fate falls low. Need to get him top back up. MCD gets eliminated. That's going to be the Bionades out of the fight now. Both supports get taken out. Should be a good boon overall, you would think, with the side of the Shanghai Dragons. They lose out on Lip and Fate. Now the barrier's gone. It's all on Void. Keep this card contested to keep playing forward against the tank line, against the DPS. On the side of the Spark, Bernard denied there, antied for the moment. They will manage to get the break on his mech as Architect falls. That should be enough pressure alleviated for Dragons to get set up.
I think if Bernard saw it, Mech and Architect had his Tracer
has this Deadeye, but that's about it. Nearly a pulse bomb from Architect, but either of these ultimates need to be big. Void is going to be gone. The Deadeye manages to find Fleta. Lip's still going to be in the fight here. Speed goes in, pile drivers down, has to roll back out. They're waiting for Void to respawn.
Respawn, there it is.
With that self-respect. That's going to be the bomb out onto the cart, as you say. Not sure if it got slept. Hard to tell, but Fate is going to be eliminated as the flashbang comes through. Void lets the bomb go, but doesn't manage to find any kills. He gets back into the mech on the cart, but will quickly be shredded back out of it. And it seems like in overtime, this will be made to happen. Void will be the last one to fall as a Hangzhou Spark successfully pushed through here on Holly. Floating around. The Valkyrie expire, but they get the jump here. Shy now, going to be eliminated. Not even Jesus could save him in that situation. He gets taken down, ripped to shreds. The cart is just 0.88 meters away. Bernard falling, you would expect that this is probably just going to be the finish on the push. Gushway does get nanoed up. They're trying to keep him alive, maybe to build up a Primal. Gets rid of Fleta, but is that going to be good enough? Primal now is online. Can go ahead and try to knock everybody away, buy some space for the rest of his team to get out of the hangar and recontest this. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Lee Jae-gon and Izayaki both fall. Now Lip is eliminated. Void getting chipped away at will die in the end.
It's on the side of Hangzhou Spark.
But it's an opening pick. His Architect does get taken out. Bernard going to lose out on the mech. They chase him to try to finish off the Baby Diva, and will be able to do so, but Izayaki gets caught up in the explosion. And that's all on Lee Jae-gon. He's going to pop the Valkyrie, get that chain healing moving through. Stick is good.
Nice.
Gushway's gone. Hart should be able to advance forward now. Get that extra 2.5 minutes on the clock. Pile in onto MCD, and yeah, this should just be the cap. Just a little bit of extra cleanup to be had. And it's going to be just shy of 3 minutes now. Doesn't manage to find anything. Everybody else from the Dragons has already pushed forward now over towards this cart, which is getting ready to roll through. But it gets rid of Shy again. The first one to fall in the fight. Now IDK going to be eliminated, caught off guard on the flank by himself. You see where Architect's at this time, that he's not too much of a threat at the moment. Just go ahead, collapse it onto Gushway, and now look to move this forward. But not going to be knocked out of the mech. Doesn't have a self-destruct to use to try to buy any space. He's trying to get back in. And this should be the Dragons capping again. The clock running dangerously low, so it's only 1:40 to finish Gibraltar. One of the hardest. Not much further to go. They have a corner here on to Bernard. They're trying to get the finish. They will go ahead, break him out of the mech. Gushway does manage to find that stomp to finish off Lip in the end. A little bit of pressure alleviated, and that's a good pick off there from Architect. Gets rid of Izayaki before he can try to use the Transcendence. One final fight now for the Dragons.
There's a Primal Rage still as well, so this is the opportunity. There has been a layering of the support ultimates, so Nano's gone, so is Rally. Okay, these are some really decent kills, but there's one more opportunity for Shanghai to regroup properly. Once they get their players back in, they might still be able to touch it. Will be Fleta's job. Maybe Fate's stuck in, so I think it's going to have to be Fleta touching again.
Trying to see where any of them are at the moment. Fleta barely doesn't make it. Void, he's going to dip back out of line of sight, make sure he doesn't get killed off or stun. Appreciate out on the Gushway to try to buy some time. Nano here on a Shy does finally jig on. Fate going to fall. Izayaki is still alive, still has a Transcendence. That could buy some time, barring a big anti-nade from MCD. Trance now going to be out. Rally rolling for IDK to match. Heart's still going to be contested, however, so they're not really gaining that much distance. It's just now starting to come up the ramp through the underpass. Void down to a sliver of HP. Will get picked up in the end by Shy. Receives a Bionade. Still going to be alive, however, and Fleta gets on top of the enemy with Krieg, gets that kill. We're not going to be swapping with a minute and 15 seconds remaining on this push. IDK will find Lip. Into the back here, Gushway trying to break free. Lip eliminated. Shy finds a headshot, finds another one. The DPS duo broke it down as Shy just starts to pop off. Gets a flashbang fan in onto Fate. Void now going to be team-mech'd, and that will be point A snatched up here by the side of the Hangzhou Spark.
Especially with Void demec'd.
I mean, they have no way, realistically, to try to stop this Deadeye, but never mind. They do. Fleta just gets right on top of him with the Pulse Bomb, so never mind. Fleta, he's always the meta. He's going to make me eat my words, and that's totally fine. Lip's going to be antied, but MCD is eliminated before he can try to use a Nano.
Don't know about that
Struck still used. Yeah, chucks it into the back. I mean, Bernard, he will be able to re-mech. Gushway finds Void, so it will be a tank advantage. Gushway still does hold on to this Primal Rage. Receives the Discord Orb. It's a very dangerous game right now. As a top with Bernard dead, probably want to pull back, but they're running out of time.
I don't know why Bernard was that deep. I mean, if he's going to be that deep, MCD needs to nano him. You don't need a nano Gushway when he's got a Primal. Like, what is Hangzhou Spark's game plan here? Do you want to engage, or do you not need to win this map?
Gushway, he is just getting ripped to shreds, torn apart, so much damage, being pushed out onto him. The Nano now does come through, but Shy and IDK have both fallen. Bernard going to be team mech. The minefield will finish him off, and with 9 seconds left, it seems like the Dragons have done it. Somebody needs to touch, but I don't think there's anybody who can. The Dragons are well into the back. Fleta, oh, he puts the icing on the cake. The cherry on top is the Pulse Bomb stick will annihilate MCD. They get the finish of the Shanghai Dragons. They deny Hangzhou Spark a reverse sweep. They deny them a map 5. They deny them a top 4 finish. They have gifted one to the NYXL with a victory 3-1 in front of the home crowd.
That was a tough